Wife of them for a governor extend Ramadan welfare distribution to Gumi and Bukum local government areas. Stakeholders meet to address solid mineral sector challenges. Assalamu alaikum, happy iftar and welcome to NTA News. I am Abdul Hakim Ahmad Yaqub. Today being 8th Ramadan 1447 after Hijrah, which is equivalent to 25th February 2026. Wife of the State Governor Hajia Horiya Dauda Lawal has called on the committee saddled with the responsibility of distributing Ramadan welfare package across the 40 local government areas of the state to ensure justice while carrying out their duties. Correspondent Multala Gusau reports that there are some of the 50,000 Ramadan welfare package beneficiaries in Gumi and Bukwim local government areas of Zamfara, so showing accolades to the wife of Governor Hajia Horiya Dauda Lawal over the gesture. According to them, the support will go a long way in providing relief to Salah festivity. The governor's wife, while flagging up the distribution in the local government areas, enjoined the community saddled with the responsibility of distributing the items across the state to ensure justice while carrying out their duties. In a remark, the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Ahmed Garbayandi, and the chairman and the emirs of the two local government areas applauded the initiative and advised the beneficiary to make best utilization of the sport. Governor Ahmad Aliyu has expressed satisfaction with the quality and the quantity of meals provided under the state government's Ramadan feeding program. The governor urges the committees to sustain high standards to ensure program effectively support those in need. Talhatu Abdullahi report.
The Ramadan feeding program was launched by Sokoto State Government few days ahead of the commencement of the holy month of Ramadan. This year, the state government is expending over 1 billion naira to operate 170 feeding centers across Sokoto metropolis, alongside additional financial support to some designated mini centers. Against this backdrop, Governor Aliyu embarked on an unscheduled inspection of some of the centers, where he described the services rendered as commendable and noted a significant improvement compared to last year's exercise.
We are here to see things for ourselves and also to assess the quality and the quantity of food being served people in all the centers we visited. So I can say generally I'm impressed with what I saw.
He urged the feeding centers committees to remain steadfast in achieving the core objective of the program of providing vulnerable persons with a convenient place to break their fast with dignity throughout the holy month. The governor assured that government will continue to prioritize the initiative in view of the increasing daily turnout at the centers. He also renewed his appeal to well-to-do individuals to complement government efforts by establishing community-based feeding centers to support the underprivileged. Under the program, the state government is providing 34,000 plates of food daily throughout the fasting period. In Sokoto, Talhatu Abdullahi, NTA News.
Muslims have again been warned against the dangers of associating partners to the Almighty Allah. A cross-section of Islamic scholars in the state gave the warning in their separate tafsir session. Correspondent Muhammad and Saidu complete the report.
The ongoing tafsir sessions remain one of the defining features of the holy month of Ramadan, where faithful are reminded of the teachings and principles of Islam throughout the sacred period. In his tafsir, Sheikh Saidu Aliyu Maikwano described the act of associating partners with the Almighty Allah as a grievous sin that will not be forgiven if a person dies without repentance. He explained that attributing partners to Allah include obeying or seeking assistance from any being in matters that only Allah has the power to perform. Similarly, Sheikh Mansur Ibrahim Makaranta warned Muslims against all forms of transgression and urged them to always conduct their affairs in accordance with Islamic law. In the same vein, Sheikh Muhammad Tukur Sani Jangebe reminded the believers about the Day of Judgment and cautioned against participating in ceremonies or activities that contradict Islamic teachings. The scholars collectively called on Muslims to intensify prayers for the restoration of lasting peace in Zamfara state and the country at large. Muhammad Saidu, NTA News.
In a bid to promote accountability and an open government policy, stakeholders have been sensitized on the importance of transparency and citizen participation in strengthening fiscal responsibility and good governance. The event, organized by the Tracker Development Foundation, attracted key stakeholders from government institutions, civil society organizations, and the media. Correspondent Bella Sani report.
The meeting brought together major stakeholders to deliberate on issues surrounding public expenditure accountability, with particular focus on concerns over alleged misallocation of public funds. Delivering a welcome address, a representative of the foundation, Musa Suleiman, emphasized that transparency and active citizen engagement are critical to ensuring prudent management of public resources and deepening democratic governance.
Accountability is not about confrontation alone, but rather accountability is also clarity, and it is about ensuring that public funds are managed responsibly.
In a detailed presentation, the Executive Director of Tracker Development Foundation provided background information on the alleged misallocation, outlines the timeline of events, and highlighting key observations drawn from official responses. The briefing further examines the implication of the development on fiscal integrity, identified existing challenges, and proposed practical steps to strengthen accountability mechanisms and prevent future occurrences.
We have consistently advocated for open budgetary processes, improved service delivery, and citizens' participation in decision-making. Through evidence-based advocacy, constructive engagement with government institutions, and community-driven accountability mechanisms, we have contributed to systemic reforms that are gradually reshaping governance in the first state.
Participants engaged in robust discussions centered on improving transparency in public financial management and reinforcing institutional frameworks to ensure accountability at all levels.
We have a very specialized area in the journalism profession, which is referred to as investigative journalism. And this is basically what we should be doing at the level of the union. We look towards partnering and collaborating with you, particularly in the area of empowering and training our members.
It is a good one that Tracker is now putting its eagle eye on these processes.
The meeting also featured the official launch of the Start OGF Phase 1 project, strengthening action towards operationalizing open government partnership, an initiative aimed at deepening open government reforms and promoting citizens' access to information. Gusau Sani Maradon, NTA News.
The Federal Ministry of Solid Mineral Development has charged mineral processors to adjust strictly to operational guidelines. This came to the fore during a one-day stakeholders meeting with the quarry operators, mineral processors, and gold dealers in Gusau. Correspondent Aliu Shehu tell us more.
The stakeholders meeting is a collaboration between the Ministry of Solid Mineral Development and Zamfara State Mineral Resources and Environmental Management Committee. The meeting discussed issues bordering on safety, security, royalty payment, and corporate social responsibility. The Federal Mines Officer, Mr. Samuel Abunuma Uteme, stressed the need for operators to maintain safety measures, ensure security, and pay royalties to the government. He cautioned miners, especially quarry operators, using explosives to be very vigilant during their operations.
So for now, the application platform for mining licenses have been opened at the mining cadastral office, and we expect all intending operators to go to Abuja and put in their application so that they can be issued licenses, the ban on mining in Zamfara State has been lifted.
Mr. Oteme also charged them to engage in providing their host communities with basic amenities, considering the environmental degradation caused by their activities.
The ministry is doing it possible to ensure that all licensed operators take care of the environment, and that's where the Mines Environmental Compliance Department is saddled with that responsibility to ensure that licensed operators mitigate against anything environmental issues.
Mr. Samuel also advised them to keep proper records of transactions to guide them in paying royalty to the government. Other discussions focus on resolving conflicts between operators and host communities, security challenges, and exploitation, among others. The meeting is expected to address all the concerns raised to achieve sanity in the sector. In Gusau, Aliyu Shehu, NTA News.
That has been the news tonight, but before we go, let's look at the major highlights. We brought you from Sokoto that Governor Aliyu Ahmad expressed satisfaction with the quality and quantity of meals provided under the state government Ramadan feeding program. While in Zamfara, one of Zamfara Governor Hajia Huriya Dauda Lawal called on the committee to saddle with the responsibility of distributing Ramadan welfare package across local government areas to ensure justice and accountability. That has been the news. Thank you for watching. Good night and happy iftar. Assalamu alaikum.